Sambhaji Kadupatil, Sir, Director General, VSI Pune, to deliver special address.
The chief guest of the function, Shri T.D. Kate, the Vice Chairman, the President of SISTA, Shri Nandakumarji, the Director of Nislingappa Sugar Institute, Dr. Khandgave, Shri Sanjay Desai, who has just spoken, the Chairman and MD of Green Excel, Shri Datta, the Vice President of SISTA, Shri B.R. Bakshi, the Executive Director of Godavari Biorefineries, all the dignitaries of the stage, all the delegates who have come over here to attend this workshop, one-day workshop. Today morning, when I was coming from Amboli to this place, there was fog everywhere. And in April, you usually don't get this fogs. So I first thought there was some fire somewhere, and that was a result. The fog was just a result of the fog, of the smoke. But then I found out it was also raining. Rains in April and fogs in April, they are very rare. Whatever bad things happen, we can always blame it on the global warming. So for all human things that happen which we don't like, we can blame it on the neighboring countries, and all the things that are beyond our control, we can blame it on global warming. So with the imminent danger of global warming and carbon emission, the entire world is now turning to green fuel as an alternative to fossil fuels. So already this point has been discussed. But when we start talking about ethanol, we have to essentially take this into consideration, because it's a win-win situation all over. As we already say in our language, it's swartha and paramartha. While we are making ethanol, we are not just being selfish. We are also being altruistic. We are also making the world a more cleaner and a better place. As the national scenario, you already know that we are abundant in sugar. Everybody has already said that. I'm just repeating that. All our finances have been locked up. Because of the excess sugar, we are storing it. And even the money is locked up. The banks, we are paying interest on the loan that has been forwarded by the bank. Now, the only alternative here that can save us is ethanol, obviously. So most of the sugar now has already been diverted to ethanol, and that is a saving grace. So these are all acceptable features which have already been discussed. We also discussed about the policy of the Government of India, which has undertaken this ambitious program of ethanol blending in petrol. And we have been fairly successful. We have attained around 12%, which is much more than our expectations. But here, I would like to say one thing. The prices are fixed by the government. And as long as the prices remain constant, or there is a periodical hike in the prices, this policy is fine enough. This will always help the production of ethanol. But if there is some discontinuation in the policy, as we have always seen, that one day the government wants us to import, the next day they will tell you to export. The policies keep on changing. So the constancy and sustainability of these policies are very important, and I think this has to be stressed somewhere. As the sugar mill is concerned, today what we find is most of us have gone in for expansion of sugar mills. The number of working days of a sugar mill are now reduced. Maybe from once it used to be 150, now they have come down to almost 100. Maybe tomorrow it could be 90 and much less. So what's happening is all the machinery and basically the manpower, the technical manpower, it's all idle almost for 200 days. So what to do with this? This problem has to be sorted out to make the industry more sustainable, more economically viable, feasible. For this, again, I think ethanol could be, we can find our answer in ethanol. Of course, today what happening is India has very large sugar mills and comparatively very small distilleries. To avail of the opportunities that have been offered by the government of India, it would be necessary to shift over to the Brazilian model where the distillery capacities are comparatively higher, allowing easy diversion of sugar to ethanol production. India has 10 billion liters of installed distillery capacity with 6.8 billion liters of molasses-based distilleries and 3.4 billion liters from grain-based distilleries. However, by assuming 70% capacity utilization, ethanol production capacity needs to increase from 10 billion liters to 17 billion liters. Now, along with ethanol, there are other emerging sectors, such as on 17th of February 2022, the government of India had announced the green hydrogen policy. Hydrogen has always proved to be a better fuel than petrol and diesel. And secondly, it's environment friendly. So it has all the advantages of ethanol. And the sugar industry has plenty of resources which can be exploited for the production of hydrogen. So along with ethanol, there are other things which can also be considered. In future, there needs to be a paradigm shift from the conventional sugar cogeneration and ethanol to biorefinery ethanol to a biorefinery based complex with biocircular economy concept where not only sugar and ethanol will be produced but also CBG, hydrogen, butanol, biochemicals such as lactic acid, succinic acid, gluconic acid, all these can be produced. So this is the need of the hour, and I think all the technical discussions which are going to be held in the afternoon, they can concentrate on all these issues. Thank you very much. Thank you for the great opportunity that has been given by the SISTA and the Nizzling Appa Institute. Thank you so much.